Alright, hey everyone, this is Coffeechug, and this is just a quick video of an update of my first world that I have attempted to build with obviously some help from my son, who has helped me out, teaching me quite a few things. And so, what we have here before we take you on the quick tour is the idea. We kind of merged two thoughts here. One idea we wanted to do was we were trying to build Jurassic World, which I think we're still going to build just in a different world. And we were also trying to create a teacher PD, trying to help teachers get started. I know there's a tutorial world, but it was also a challenge for me to figure out, could I create what I wanted them to learn? And so with that, we also mix in a third idea. As you can see, it's actually kind of a hodgepodge here of, could we build a school to scale? And so we've messed around with that option as well as we've played through here to figure out. So we've learned a great deal. I shouldn't say we. I have learned a great deal about what to do and how to take these ideas and, one, make them all separate, but then two, make them work. And we'll kind of talk about that as we go through. And so this is our main world starting point here. What we have, which this part's not built, would actually lead to Jurassic World, which is going to be the next step of a challenge. And so we're actually going to be building this either in this world or just building from scratch a new place. And we'll show that quest here in a minute. We've got our characters here, just get people right clicking, just basic steps of how to move and recognizing walking. And then people have a variety of choices. They can go here to school. They can go over here, talk to Mr. Dino, which is going to lead them on a quest to the Dino Lab. Or if teachers who are using this for the first time can figure it out, we have this little hidden challenge right here. You got to get your card to get into the painting. And we'll come back to that here in just a little bit. So the first thing that we have is the school. And so if we were to go into here, actually enters our Jurassic World that we started building. And as you can see, we had a minecart that would take you through. Unfortunately, for some reason, on the server, when we do the cart, it just bogs down majorly. So the cart doesn't work the way we had hoped for. It just takes forever and a day. But we've built this world, and to keep it kind of feeling like a Jurassic World, we've built it inside in a tunnel. So it kind of has that, I don't know, eerie dinosaur feel. But you can see the track here that was developed. If it would take you here, it goes, there we go, we got a character on the cart right now. You can kind of get an idea what happened. You can meet Blink, and Blink would tell you to go ahead and proceed to the Emerald room on the right. And this is a school. This actually is a school, and it's wide open right now, obviously. You'll see why here in a minute. But this building is built with the same square footage as my actual middle school. And so we calculated how much square foot our middle school was, and we just made a square of it for simplicity's sakes. The idea we're going to be building, actually working with some teachers in Malaysia and Brazil, are students creating dream schools. But I don't want them to think about just running through the roof and doing whatever. So they'll be using math, area, volume, perimeter, and actually building our school to scale, and then designing a dream school within those same parameters. So you get here, and Mr. E asks if you built your room yet. And there's an information block right here, and it tells you you've been assigned to build your classroom to scale, and give them a hint that one block in Minecraft is a 1 by 1 by 1 foot meter. It gives them some we should have some assignments here that pop up. There we go. One is to create a classroom equal to your real square footage of your room. So this is for teachers. I'm going to be clean this up a little bit, developing where teachers are going to actually have to build in this arena here their classroom to scale, just to kind of get a sense of scale in the classroom. There's a large blue wall to enter, and you got to build yourself a home. and then the other one is Mr. Dino complete the quest, which we'll go back to. So this phase here is just to get teachers, and we'll obviously have to do some cleanup here. So this would be a basic framework, and they can build their classroom anywhere in here. We'd have to build hallways as things develop and we get more teachers in there. So that's something to get them kind of thinking about building and scale. So there's that. A couple things that I've learned while we're moving back here to Mr. Dino, the main hub, is it just takes time to learn and to build and to troubleshoot. And I probably spent more time learning on how things don't work or messing up my own designs than actually things truly working. But I think that's part of the process. I think the learning curve for me is probably much steeper than a kid. So here is something I want to do, a quest. And Mr. Dino, if you right click him, are you ready for a new quest? You can see you get a quest down the bottom left to get an egg. So now if you were to go to your quest log, we should have a quest here, which is going to tell you to get the cultivated dodo egg. So it says, we're in the need of the finest dinosaur zoo in the world. Please head over to the dinosaur experiment lab and bring me back one cultivated dino egg. So what's going to happen is by teachers completing this piece, they will actually be able to receive a reward for doing this. So if we head over here to the dino lab, and you walk in, these 700 dinosaurs are courtesy of my son. But we were just trying to figure out, we installed a mod that allows you to raise dinosaurs, cultivate them. Very awesome. It has DNA sequencers and everything like that. So really neat. You gotta keep them alive, you gotta feed them and everything else. But here in this container, I've already grabbed, I've already done this, but in this chest there was eggs in here, and one of those was a dodo egg. So let me get that back in there. Alright, so now if we were to take this back, and this was just another big arena of scale, but hopefully it just lets people see the possibilities that are available. We'll go back to this quest here. There's my son running around. There he is. Because I was intrigued by the idea of quests. I think there's some power we can do with assignments that way as we start to divvy up different tasks and so forth. So if we go back to Mr. Dino and give him the egg, you can see the quest now is complete. And now it asks you to take the egg to Jurassic World, which we don't have built yet, and then you would create like an exhibit for the dodo bird, which would be through these doors when we have time, but we haven't done that yet. Over here, since we're here, this is a little hidden bonus that my son put together, and so it's really pretty cool. Open up some possibilities of how you can do things. Right click with the card and get in, and so teach you how to climb ladders and so forth. We can get in here and grab a card, and we should be good to go here. So this is just a way to build little bonus chambers and just open up my eyes to some possibilities of how we can infuse different types of thinking, modes of learning, challenges for even kids to make as well. And so Alright, so now we can go ahead and walk in. Maybe. Oh, it should let me in. It's told me I can walk through, but it's not letting me go through now. But I think we got a little glitch here. There we go. Alright, so now you can go ahead and talk to this guy, walk to the door. There's a huge fun party room to find that. So you can go ahead and click on all these different characters and they all say different things. So just another possibility of chambers and things of that nature, which is really, really cool, exciting thing to learn. Alright, so we use the blocks here to build up around that. And so the last thing that we have that we are working on, this is the blue wall from one of the quests, in which this is going to be the village in which people will build their homes, their dream homes. And so if they go through this wall here, we're going to build our own little village neighborhood where people can live and learn to farm and things of that nature. So that's just a quick kind of run through of the world. We've built a lot of things in. Obviously, we've kind of merged a bunch of ideas. Now we need to go back and clean them up and really get it working. So the plan from here is to obviously develop this teacher PD world, whether I use the tutorial world or elements of this world to make that work. What I'll probably end up doing is just have them go through the one that's already made, get their feet wet with it. And then we will have the Dream School world connected. So the countries I'm working with, they use this regular Minecraft, which probably isn't going to work in my school, but taking their idea and building their own world based off that we've been developing. And then the other one is to probably keep this world and make it Jurassic World and build some Iowa Common Core learning standards through dinosaurs, DNA, and really have a science focus with it. So there you have it. What we've developed, just a lot of time, but most of that time, probably 75%, was how things did not work. So if you have questions, thoughts, ideas, anything that would make it better, or any of the other ideas, we'd love to hear it. And if you want to join the world and help build, let us know. We'd love to share the server with you. And I think that let's about wrap it up.